Hey guys, this is Jesper from Schemawriter. So in this video I'm going to focus on FAQ content. How do we produce it? How do we produce FAQ schema? And how do we also upload it to WordPress using the plugin? I'm going to use this blog post as an example. So the title, AI, everything you need to know. Let's take this guy because I know that I didn't produce schema for this page. So I ran the test in Schema Validator and it doesn't have any items detected. So let's get started. So I'll start out by running a report, AI. The company is of course Schemawriter. And the URL is AI, everything you need to know. I won't enter a location because it's global of course, and I'll just click generate. And let's just click pause and wait until it's done. So now the report is done. So let's click view. And so I just forgot one thing. So before you start using the plugin, I advise you to click on WordPress and just click that or check that your website has the latest version. So you can see that the latest version is per 1.58 and I have also 1.58 installed. So anyway, let's get back. So in the right side you can see all of the schema parts that I have, or that the system automatically have selected to be included in the schema report. And if we open the FAQ, you can see that these are the questions that have been written by Schemawriter, and these are the answers that have been written. And we can see the FAQ schema itself over here in the left side. If we scroll down, and you can see here it's FAQ page, and we can see the author and creator and publisher and all the things that Schemawriter has added. And then we can see the questions and answers here. So let's click on Content tab. So you can see page content is the scraped content from the blog article itself. You can see here. And the automated FAQ content is down here. That's the FAQ content that the system has produced. And let me explain how this was produced. Schemawriter scrapes the top 10 search results. Then it finds the entities that the competition is using. And then it uses machine learning to sort them according to the target keyword and the target URL. And this is what you can see over here on the right side, that these are all the Wikipedia entities that we have identified. So that's entities like language model, artificial intelligence, Alibaba Group, and so on and so forth. And the green entities are the most relevant, the yellow are the not so relevant, and the red are of course the least relevant of the entities. And when an entity is filled out like the language model, it simply means that it appears somewhere in this text. The reason that we are using Schemawriter to produce this content is actually that it helps us fill out what I call the entity gap. So if I didn't have all of this content here, then there are actually many entities that I wouldn't actually have in my page, because Schemawriter actually shows you where the entities are situated and where you actually use them. So you can see here, language model is here, Alibaba Group is here, it's green, artificial intelligence is green and red because red intelligence is also an entity, so it's both green and red. Application, customer service automation, and so on and so forth. So the Schemawriter content production robot has been trained to look at the entity gap. That means all the entities, ranking entities that your competition has that you don't have, and then take these guys into account when it's writing its questions and answers. So that's why it's a good idea to actually include this automated FAQ content in your web pages and blog post. I see significant ranking boost by just having this in the content. And if I make a change here, what is AI? What large language model is it, for example. So if I introduce an entity in the H2, which I advise you to do, I advise you to introduce as many entities as possible in the H1 and H2s. So anyway, so if I make this change here, what is Qwen AI, what large language model it is, or is it? I can go to schema and I will notice that the question is also updated over here. So there is a correspondence between the content tab and the schema tab. So whenever I update something in the content, the FAQ content, it's also automatically updated in the schema content. And vice versa, if I delete it again, like this, and I go back to content, so now it's also deleted here. So let me just click save while I'm at it. Save. Okay. It's actually good, so I think I'll just actually add that. What large language model is it? I think I'll keep that one. So the way that you upload the schema to WordPress and the way that you upload the content to WordPress is 2 steps. You upload the schema by clicking this guy here, upload schema to WordPress. And then that's done. And let me just click clear all cache and let's rerun the test over here. So that's the thing with WordPress, that most of the times you actually do need to clear cache in order to see the schema when you upload it. So I have the complete article schema, and that also includes the FAQ. I don't need to check. So the reason I only see 2 lines here is because even though that in schemawriter I noticed that I have all of these schema types, the reason that I only see 2 lines is because all of the schemas are nested and interconnected using the add ID. And you'll notice that we have something called add ID in the schema code, and that's what we're using to interconnect. So, and this is a good thing because it means that Google can see everything is interconnected, and yeah, so it's a good thing. Let's hop to the part to where we upload the content itself. If I click this guy, upload FAQ to WordPress, so let's just scroll down and let's check that there is no FAQ content now. I'm over at the blog post here. So let me click upload. And then I'll refresh. And now I have the FAQ content here. So this is extremely nice because it's just fast. You don't need to log into WordPress to upload it. You just click this. You make sure that you have installed the plugin. You click this button here and it just manages it for you. So I just think it's nice. And if you have some changes here, root, upload FAQ to WordPress. Let's see here. Yeah, and then it updates. Of course, I will not do that, so I'll just delete it again and upload it one more time and click save here. And let's upload. So now it's fine. So the way that you put the FAQ content is by clicking that button I just showed you. The way that you delete it again, if you want to delete it, is by clicking edit post. And now we are in the WordPress backend. Scroll down, look for schemawriter settings, and you can see that there's a button called remove FAQ content. So if I click this button here, are you sure you want to remove the FAQ for this page? I click OK. Doot. FAQ removed successfully. So if I go back to my article, view post, scroll down, the FAQ content has been removed. So this means that it's a two-way street. You can both upload the FAQ content using the schemawriter plugin, and you can delete it and remove it again inside of WordPress by using the button that I just showed you. So click edit post, scroll down, look for schemawriter settings, and remove the FAQ content that way. Let me just make sure that I put it back again. Right, so the last step that I need to do is I need to, of course, send this article to Google Search Console. So I need to send this article to Google Search Console so I can actually get the benefits from this. Because what I see is that when I run a schemawriter report and I add this FAQ content down here, and the schema, of course, also, I do see jumps in ranking jumps. That's what I want to say, ranking jumps. I do see positive movements in the SERPs for the target keywords when I am doing it this way, because we are adding the schema, but we're also adding the entity optimized FAQ content. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.